こちらがパーソナル食洗機ソロタです。
パーソナル、一人用ってことですか？
おっしゃる通りです。
ああ、一人暮らしで食洗機って考えたこともなかった。みんなそうなんじゃないかな。
Hold on. Is there captions to this? I need me some angles. I need me some ego. Ego this.
こちらがパーソナル食洗機ソロタです。
パーソナル、一人用ってことですか？
おっしゃる通りです。
ああ、一人暮らしで食洗機って考えたこともなかった。
And no subtitles appear.
そうなんじゃないかな。しかもうちなんて3人分だし。
3人分？あ、
3食分です。朝昼晩。
その朝昼晩が楽になりますよ。
My life flashed before my eyes. My life flashed before my eyes. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If I came through to as a VTuber, we're done. We're done. We're like VTubing is done, my friends. VTubing is done. The three of us, like, oh no, like especially if people want to make a really smart marketing strategy, you start up like what? Okay, now I'm thinking as like marketing strategy ad. Before the show even released, or the manga, or like the show, I would have started off like I as a VTuber just to get like a little thingy, right? And then all of a sudden just stop. Like one day she just stops uploading to her account or whatever, and then poof, you know, drop the realization. Then next thing you know, once episode 2 or 3 or whatever, however many episodes drop, you have Ruby just starts taking over the channel. Oof. Oof. Or someone that looks like her. Oof. Do we tell what? This is good. Just get one of the deep fake AI models. AI advertise door chains. All right, hold on. I need 45510 or the opening and ending. You guys ready? All right, YouTube, this is going to be added onto this to that little segment here because it's just one giant thing. We're still reacting to OshiNoKo. We're still analyzing OshiNoKo. We're talking about 45510. I guess I'm gonna write this down unless the editors decide to make this into a separate video, in which case, hey, sorry about that. It is what it is. Why don't we go and just jump into it, yeah? And note the short story. How long is this? 10 pages. All right, that ain't bad. This short story was given out in theaters during the initial screening of the anime's premiere. The title is based off of Ai's lock password. In the databases of the internet, a wide variety of text, images, videos, and much more from the past 2 or 3 decades were archived. However, due to server outages, termination of site services, deletion of accounts, and so on, it is normal for that data to disappear from the internet or even the world, forever lost. There existed a point of no return, where nothing could stay the same. I understood it painfully well. I gasped. The kind of gasp reserved for people who meet ghosts. My heart had been languidly beating like bursting open. I have seen a ghost, the legendary idol who left the entertainment world 16 years prior. It was an illegally archived video saved by a fan. Wow. How long has it been? Someone saved this? Well, I should expect nothing less from fans. I looked at the overview section of the video. The date of the original data was written there, and it was the peak of Bikomachi, filmed right after Ai returned from her hiatus. Nowadays, streaming of idols is commonplace, but back then it was unique. There was a president. This was a project that President Saito came up with all on his own. I remember that I also live streamed a few times, although I don't remember what we talked about anymore. If there was an archive for me, then probably, but most likely none of mine survived. I knew what lost media is. None of them survived. The streaming service was also slow to respond to smartphones. With the emergence of faster services, the site fell out of use and was ultimately abandoned. In short, there was only one way to salvage the data. The video saved by this fan is the last remaining trace of this interview. I moved the mouse slowly to the center of the screen and hesitate. Without a doubt, if I replay this video, all the feelings I harbored back then would come rushing back to me. I hated I. For me, being part of Bikamachi wasn't all that fun. Of course, I met a lot of celebrities in the entertainment industry, went out with dinner with people I adored, got limelight on TV, and had fun wherever I went. I enjoyed it, of course. However, that was my private life. Even now, I can be certain if the activities of Bikamachi itself were fun or not. We were showered with rehearsals and lessons every day, and we held concerts and live performances all over the country. We got to travel all over Japan, but only saw the view from the train and stage venues. We missed out on the entirety of our high school lives, and above all, the person featured in this video, I, was the one who overshadowed me. Most of Bikamachi's popularity was supported by I. Her position as a center was set in stone, and the other members were nothing but backup dancers to compliment I. Wow. Wow. Hold on. That's a lot of feelings, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. That's a lot of feelings to take in. Like, you know, there's still a lot of hatred. There's still a lot of emotion towards I, as though I was the one that because she's so charming, because she's so everything, I is the one that like causes. Wow. But yeah, that's a lot to feel with, especially overthinking things. Like, my heart sinks. My heart sinks so badly. Of course, I understand. Without I, we would not have been able to sell. Without I, we would have remained an underground idol group. Without I, we would have never tasted the spotlight like we did. That doesn't mean I was at peace with it. There was no way to suppress the envy when everyone favored I so unilaterally. Bikamachi had started as a collection of middle school models from a small agency. Although younger age groups were the trend at the time, the appearance of growing girls changes rapidly. In most cases, after 3 or 4 years, junior girl idols became normal women. During the scouting process, they even checked our parents to see what we would look like when we grew up. A brutal process. This industry purely boils down to lookism and talent. I can say that many of our members, including myself, felt victims to its cruelty. Hold on. They looked into her parents. But I didn't have... I's mom abandoned her. Idol industry is brutal. That's a yikes from me. Yeah, that's a yikes and a half. What the... Can you imagine the pressure if, like, you say that you are really beautifully for, like, society or whatever, and yet they look at your parents, and because your parents aren't attractive, they're like, yeah, no, we're gonna have to pass. You might be talented, you might be more talented than everyone else in there, but they're like, yeah, no, your acting's phenomenal, your singing's great, but your parents, oh yeah, no, we're gonna have to say a no from that. She was scouted personally by the president. Yeah, yeah. I is just a different beast. Imagine lying and saying that you're adopted. Oof. When I was modeling in fashion magazine for middle schoolers, I was good looking enough to flaunt it to the world, but as I became a high schooler and then adult, little by little, my round face, which had been my charm at the point, began to drag me down. My childlike face became out of place and unattractive. A nurturing failure. I've heard that comment many, many times. I was jealous of I. She was the only one who didn't change. She looked mature from the beginning and remained innocent till the end. She wasn't so innocent, my friend. I was jealous. Not just me, but surely all the other members. On the surface, they were trying to get along, but jealousy lurked just beneath the surface. I probably knew that. It was obvious that there existed a wall between her and the others. We had been working together for years, but I never once felt like she was being open with us. She was aloof like a blowing wind. We only went out to dinner a few times in the beginning. We never had a close relationship. One of the girls became frustrated and began harassing I. She stole her cosmetics and started rumors. She was immediately fired. President Saito's... Hold on. Give me a second, guys. My dad's like, hey, what do you want? We're going to town. What do you want? I'm like, pizza? She was personally, well, yeah, she was personally involved with the president. Yeah. This is so important to the story here, though. Like, the more that I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, can you, like, Imagine being hated just for being you. Imagine being hated just for being you. Imagine trying your best to try and get along with everyone, but everyone else dislikes you because you steal attention naturally. Because you know what people want and you act that way and people just dislike you in that way. That would hurt, man. That would absolutely hurt. Like, I feel like that would destroy me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. On the surface, you're trying to get along with, yeah. Became frustrated. Yep. She didn't even get a graduation. President Saito's actions were swift and relentless. As soon as the incident was discovered, he immediately issued a statement and voided her contract. She even didn't get a graduation concert. To be fair, I hate the word graduation when it comes to idol and VTuber culture. That's just horrible. Everyone was prepared for the president's blatant favoritism. From that point on, it was clear that we had no choice but to continue to work as backup dancers for I. My head was filled with bitter curses and complaints back then. I let my thoughts go. I held my breath and started the video. Can you hear me? It was I's voice, no other description necessary. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's a term used to discuss the physical features, and their legs or clumsiness, etc. The only voice that could cause my stomach to store. Is the volume too low? Well, I see. Well, everyone turn up the volumes on your phone, please. She was as blunt as ever, no hesitation whatsoever in inconveniencing others. She was so graceful while being demanding, as if claiming it was a form of communication. Yes, this was what I was like. The screen didn't hamper her beauty. Perhaps my old memories did diminish my impressions of her. She was even more beautiful than I remembered. I was doubtless gorgeous. It was an undeniable fact. My younger self, with my youthful disposition, was overly conscious of I. I wanted to think so. What should we talk about? I didn't prepare anything. The president told me to chat about what? Comments. You want me to read the comments? The comment section wasn't shown on screen, so I had no idea of what comments were until she read them out loud. Oh. What did you eat today? I haven't eaten anything yet. Clothing brand? It's Uniqlo. Do you have a favorite book? That's a secret. Where do you usually go out? That's also the secret. Her answers were riddled with secrecy. She was always kept a vague line between the truth and secrets. At least tell your friends what your favorite book is. Ever since we met, I had been a secretive person. No matter what was asked, all she did was slip away from the fan's perspective. It may have given her a mysterious charm, the desire also to be known, fed into her charisma. It's the OP lyrics. It's the OP lyrics. It is. That's amazing. Guys, if someone's kind enough to gift these Skyfress, John, Fallen, a sub, that would be wonderful. I'd appreciate y'all. Y'all are goats. But it's the lyrics. Holy bananas. Elysian, yeah. I'm dumbfounded. I'm dumbfounded. Because that means that the entire time we're literally hearing the inner jealousy, the inner works, the inner hatred, the inner everything of these people. Wow. Wow. That must have been, oof. Oof. Why can't Twitch have you seen the full OP? I have not seen the full OP. I've only seen the OP from the anime. I've not seen the full OP. Haven't even seen the full ending on YouTube either. So we're gonna get into that in a little bit. This is crazy. Like this is members of the jealousy jealousy was also part of the longer version of the OP. Check out the lyrics of the full OP. I sent you a good translation of the full OP in the DMs. Okay, cool. We've seen the full OP or not? Real question here. Are there any foods you hate? She was stuck for an answer. She hummed, glancing upwards without her returning her gaze towards the camera. She returned, nothing in particular, but I prefer to avoid white rice. Liar. I regularly ate the field bento. She even took leftovers home, and the cheap bentos always had white rice. But I understood her strategy. It was a quirky answer that would hook the attention of viewers, plus it matched her character. Not that I hate the taste. Like, see, white rice is soft, and then you have sand or some other grit in it. It's really scary when you suddenly chew on that, right? Her expression was what I would call a casual smile. I always smiled, and it looked like this. To me, her smile was equivalent of an expressionless face. Pie to the face. Thanks so much for the follow. How you doing? You doing good, Rex? Appreciate you. You did full OP, but not the lyrics. Yeah, I need the lyrics. Do you want to get married? No. This time she answered immediately. I can't imagine it at all. Marriage? Me? Even if you want me to get married, how much of that is true? I can understand when people want to marry someone they like, but why marriage? Is an expression of love? To prove that you would stay forever with that person? If that's it, then maybe I understand it a little. So then why did you have kids? Why did you have kids? Let's get into a quick line of questioning for I. Okay, if marriage is an expression of love, then why did you have kids? Is that to try and understand what love is better? Right? Did you go out with someone older or younger? Why? If it was younger, was it someone in the industry? And if it was someone in the industry, were they manipulative? Are they toxic? Are they the type of individual that does this to multiple people, or are you just the first and only one that they do this to? If they're older, how much control do they have? Kids can't divorce you, true. And forget what but you just need to do the ending. Sometimes people don't plan to have kids. Yeah, true. Sometimes people don't have to plan kids, and yet they understand the concepts of love. There's so much here, man. There's so much here to unpack. I, as a character, is one of the most interesting characters that I've stumbled upon. I and Aqua, right? And this is her being lying or being truthful. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I, as a character, there was a gap to her expression, as if she was genuinely in doubt and was processing the incoming information. Maybe lately I've come to understand the feeling of wanting to be together forever. Only very recently, though. A chill swept over my body. The smell, the sensitive idol instinct still left in me, identified it as scorched wood. My relatives gave birth recently. The babies are super cute. I want to be with them forever. I can imagine the comments section at the time having gone wild and sighing in relief at Ai's clarification. We knew nothing about Ai's romantic interest. Better yet, no one knew about Ai's private life. This was an archive, not live. Even though I knew the answer, I couldn't help but feel a twinge of relief at her answer. Oh, man, I'm getting anxious just reading this. What the fuck? Who's your type? I don't think I should answer this. Won't you feel bad if you're not my type? I looked down at the comments. You want me to tell you anyways? Well, if you insist. It seemed that day's stream was centered around romance. Ai's commentary on love. Even I was hooked. I wonder if these comments particularly, like the stalker was particularly like spamming these comments. I wonder if any of these comments actually came from the stalker. And that adds a little bit of more, like, I don't know why I'm adding depth to the stalker, but I wanted to add depth to the stalker. Oof, oof. I wonder if her being with the father was trying to grasp that love. Could be. Understand something. That's why, yeah. Absolutely. In Ai's flashback to being Scott in episode 1, she asked Saito something along the lines, is it okay to say I love you even if it's a lie? I think that alone could give her insight into the relationship with the father. Yep. And casually dropping more nightmare fuel. Just casually. Is the father in the comments too? It could be, Liana. Could be. That's why I'm like, I twist the knobs on my headphones a little and turned up the volume. I can't stand someone who gets annoyed every time I mess up, because I mess up a lot. People who are bothered by every little thing I do would get tired of dealing with me really fast. So pass. Well, it's a pity, but I prefer someone who doesn't mind me. I still remember Ai's slip-ups. She hadn't been given a proper education to live in society. It was not uncommon for idols to have developmental disabilities, and I was a prime example. I mean, yeah, the developmental, not reach her developmental milestones, yes, the developmental disabilities might be a little bit extreme. I rarely called people by their names. Even if she did, She usually got them wrong. If I remember correctly, she even messed up President Saito's name. One of the members jokingly said, I may have not been able to distinguish between people. That from her point of view, all humans are bland and villagers A and B are talking and not individuals. She was a protagonist in an RPG. This little joke remained in my world because it seemed quite fitting. I think affection comes from trust. What was it? Payback? Like to return affection with affection? But I'm a coward. I can't believe in words like love or affection very much. I don't know. I've never really fallen in love with someone. True. I mean, this could be true. She really doesn't need to fall in love with someone to like have sex with someone. Yeah. Like as I'm analyzing this, it seems as though she's layering her lies with truth in here. This is wild. And as a person, if I was in the band and I'm hearing these answers, I'd be scared. I'd be a bit terrified. I'd be scared that like at any moment she might say something more than what's needed to, or to truly develop a scandal. People can only measure others by their set of values. If you don't understand the word love, you wouldn't believe it when others directed that feeling towards you. Or in simpler terms, if you have cheated before, you understand what it is and more likely to suspect your partner of cheating. So because you don't know what love is, or you have not experienced love firsthand, or actually what even is love for right? Because that's sort of the big thing in that. And only loved her kids, true? But then comes the question is, she didn't realize that she loved her kids until the end, right? She felt attached to her kids. She felt caring to her kids, but she did not define that as love until the end. So, and this is a question that I'm asking in the next mind crawl. What is love? This is feeding perfectly into the mind crawl that I'm making. Yeah, well, but when you verbalize it, it becomes real. Because think about it this way. For I did not verbalize it or did not give it a label until she died. Aside from that, what was it? Attachment and caring for them. And she might, like, truly, for us on the outside looking in, she loved her kids. She cared about them. But internally for her, until you verbalize something, it's a little bit more difficult. Damn, all the references. This is wild. This is, for me, it's like, if you're talking about introspection, 801, I appreciate you. If you're talking about introspection, this is like the document to read to truly understand This feels weird. I'm not good at talking about myself, am I? It's not that I don't like talking about myself, but I'm just afraid that people won't accept me for who I am. This might sound a little contradictory, but I really want people to know all of me. My faults, my strengths, my idiotic, and my charismatic self. I want them to accept me as I am. I think that was the first time I had heard Ai's true feelings. In the end, it turned into something like a diary. She had used the comments as a guideline, but she was mostly talking to herself. Welcome to being a streamer. 99% of the time, it's just us talking to ourselves. She was just afraid of lying to her kids. Yeah. Xander, I would actually agree with that. I think that she probably didn't know until the end. And she cared about them. For everyone else on the outside looking in, we're like, oh, that's love. But for her, that she didn't know that. And as a therapist, guess what? If you go to a therapist, like, we might know all the answers, right? Like, you might come in and you're like, oh, I'm in a relationship with this person, but I don't know if I love them. Or I don't know what love is. I don't know if I love them, but I make them breakfast in the morning and I kiss them goodnight. I take them into bed. I you're doing all of these actions. I spend time with them and I miss them when they're gone. And it's like, as a therapist, I might know that like you're in love or that you feel love towards this person, but I'm not going to define that for you until you define it for yourself. Because if you define that for yourself, it's your experience in your life, not versus everything else. Are you talking about your rice? Yeah. Her and possibly kill. Between an anime only and a current manga reader could be quite different. Oof. I think it was the first. Yeah. Memories watched back. I remember doing it too. Even when I chose comments and talked about them, I was mostly talking about myself. When I had to compensate, given the limited quantity of comments, I inevitably ended up doing so. Although once in a while, title comments would wash the conversation away of what I wanted to talk about. And a lot of times, viewers just wanted to skip between topics. To begin with, the stream's objective was to appeal to an audience, and it was common practice to say things you didn't mean to garner attention. However, there were always moments when you didn't want to lie, especially when it came to defining who you were. Actually, and then the video stopped. There was a 1 in the title video. So apparently there were multiple parts. I jumped to the contributors page to look at the rest of the live stream, but where exactly could I find the next part that was deleted? Was it deleted, or perhaps the video was never posted in the first place? With the feeling of disappointment, I couldn't shake it off. I opened the search page. Maybe I could find the video by tracing Bikamachi's results to find Ai's footprints. Most of Bikamachi's contents are a thing I've already seen before. I found nothing but Ai wearing her TV mask there. Come to think of it, back when Bikamachi was first formed, when everyone still got along, we talked about creating a joint blog account inside of a fast food restaurant. We 4 kids innocently dreaming of a big future. In the end, it was decided that the only official account created by management would be operated. The blog was then suspended. I believe I had left several diary entries in there too. I moved into the login string. With mild surprise, I noticed that the email for the joint account was my sub-address. What was it? Was it 1 first or 5-5? After a few times, I arrived at the correct password, 45510. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck, dude. Yeah, this gives me chills and nasty. Wow. Here's my thing, and this is something I'm wondering, because I'm assuming the author wrote this, right? Please, no spoilers. Please, I beg you. I'm a good man. No spoilers, please. Yeah. Can we agree? Put up Doritos if you agree. No spoilers. Even if this is me psychologically thinking, if I was the author, what would I write? How would I continue a story like this? Drop Doritos in the chat so that I know that you guys aren't going to spoil anything, so on and so forth. Cool. Seeing Doritos fly. I wonder if this concept of like live streaming or whatnot is going to come back again. I wonder if they're going to use this as a personal blog or whatever, like, because it's already been done with Ai, and a good author will reuse segments like this. And that's what I'm wondering. Like, this is such a good idea, and such a phenomenal way of thinking about like literally like moving characters and literally allowing them to go ahead and like open up and like share themselves as to who they truly are and whatnot. And especially now that we're in a bigger age and more modern age where like, you know, internet, like doing like comment reads and whatnot is more realistic or more active. I wonder if the author's going to reference back to it in the show at some point in time, right? I wonder if we're going to go ahead and see something like, you know, Ruby doing a fucking live stream, or it was like starting off like a YouTube channel, a Twitch stream or some shit like that, and literally building up from there and then going. I'm genuinely curious, because if that's the case, good shit, fucking good shit. See, like top 10 fucking quality shit, boys. That's all I gotta say, because this you don't write something for no reason. You don't introduce a concept for no reason. And the way that this was just like in your story, you don't introduce a concept for no reason. Or Aqua, I'm in Ruby. Imagine Aqua streaming goof. Like, you would not tell me about, like, you know, if, for example, if you're in a therapy session, you would not just be like, oh yeah, so as a kid, my parents would hit me, right? And expect me to not pick up on that and be like, what do you mean by that? Tell me a little bit more about, like, what happened. Well, was that the form of disciplining, or was that only saved for special occasions, or what happened that would enable this, you know? The author is like, just, woo, man, my heart's there. Aqua, hello! How you doing, Aqua? Welcome. We are 4 hours into OshiNoKo episode 3. We're reading 45510. How you doing? After a few times, I arrived at the correct password, 45510 title drop. Takamina, ni, no, ai, Watanabe. The initials of the founding members, the numbers corresponding to this Japanese flick. The flick type. Oh, wow. My headcanon is that Aqua couldn't guess this because he never considered I close to the other members. Aqua posting rubies and yeah. 7 articles, total number of access to 28. 7 articles, hey yo. There was a notice of relocation. This was such an obscure blog that even the fans from back then may not even know about it. Our choice of hosting was also terrible. A cute avatar was attached to the side of the blog. It looked like something written by a middle schooler, which was accurate. My head hurt looking at these cringy logs. The content of these articles were so horrible. Who spam blogs with emojis? I do. It was a page written by children who had no sense of right. No! Our professionalism. I sucked at my breath in and would quickly jump to the edit page to delete the page as soon as possible. Then I found an unpublished draft. The tag said it was written by I, and I opened the preview. Hi, Exodia. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're practicing that self-care. So the reason why there are 2 5s and 4 5 5 1 0 is because the other names start with sounds with ah. The order of the vowel in the Japanese alphabet is I, I, U, E, O. Takamine, Ai, Watanabe start with ta, a, wa, and wa respectively. So only one button presses. Press 5 twice to go up to na, to ni for Nino. If one of the girls' name was Sumi, for example, you'd press 3 times to go from sa to shi to su. It would be 333 in a hypothetical code. And read what I had written. Sorry, that's oof. To Takamine Nino-chan Watanabe. Wow, I missed this page. I thought it would be long gone. So we were this close in the beginning. We're pretty stuff around each other right now. Right? Stop! You're gonna break my heart. We're pretty stiff around each other, right? Well, I do think it's my fault. I feel really bad about this. It's my responsibility, and I'm telling the truth here, you know. With everything going on lately, I can't ask you to believe me, but I really want to be friends with everyone, and that feeling has never changed. I haven't even been able to properly express it properly, but these are my honest feelings. You might hate me now, but I never... If possible, can we both go back to before? You can tease me whenever you want, scold me like you used me. I didn't want you to be intimidated by me. Tell me whatever's on your mind. If any of you come back to this account for nostalgia, let me know the next time you see me, okay? Tell me I'm a useless idiot, then I'll apologize for being the idiot that I am. I want to make it up to you. I've been meaning to tell you guys something, with everyone. I closed the page and returned to the menu. I knew what to do. I deleted I's draft forever so that it would be too late, so that no one would see it again. Fuck, dude. Fuck. Fuck, dude. I'm all tearing up and shit. Whoa. She just wanted, yeah. I feel like this is actually real lie, and maybe she did want to tell him about the kids. Felt like this might have been time, like this might have been her genuinely reaching out. There's always a mask that we wear, like it or hate it, but that doesn't mean that you don't have to be truthful. You know, this hurts. She really wanted to just be a part of the group again and tell them and, you know, be with everyone. And that's, oof. Ooh. That wasn't it. This is not I. I was aloof, unrestrained, solitary, strong, determined, and without single regret. Invincible, the strongest, the one and only. That was I. I did not write things like this. She did not cling to her friends. This is not I. This is not my I. My I is not like this. There was no need for me to know which I was real. I remember it now. The interview, I watched it before at least once because I've seen all of I's videos. Looking back, there was only one time when she expressed any weakness on screen. That's it. The one with the white rice and glass. The one that led to the story of her mother. She hid a piece of shattered glass in her bowl of white rice. That was the only time I looked weak. Only once. I wonder if the person who posted that video is also like me. They didn't also want to admit I had that side to her. To protect the idol we remember. just like how I deleted her draft permanently, never to be looked back upon again, because I've already passed the point of no return. I also deleted the blog itself. The message might have been one of the few SOSs from I. No one will ever see it again. I shut down the computer. The darkened screen reflected my face. It was the face of a girl who was devoted to I more than anyone else. It was the face of an unshakable believer. Couscous, thanks so much for the follow. Guys, you know what I'm thinking? She chose to believe them. Oh, this hurts because it happens too often. She chose to love the mask that I had rather than I herself. And so she would rather delete everything to keep the mask, the pedestal that was built on her, of her anger, of her jealousy, of her emotions, of everything that I represented in her life, than the real I. Even as an adult, she wanted to believe the lies instead, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, fuck, I'm destroyed internally. Oh, I am so destroyed internally right now. What the fuck? Like, she, as an adult, she decided the real I, the I that was screaming for help, the I that wanted connection. That's not the I that I want. I want the I that put on that heavy mask and I hated. I wanted the I that made me feel jealous. It made me feel as though everything that she was telling was a lie mixed in with the truth. I wanted the I that like harbors all of these emotions. I don't want this I. So we now know that I was physically abused and had her life threatened instead of just so there was abuse happening at home. Yeah. And then neglect as well. That's wild. That is wild. It also makes me wonder if this is a comment, like, are there a lot of teenage runaways in Japan? That's my big question. In Japan, are there a lot of teenage runaways, especially in like big cities like Tokyo or whatever? And if so, do they usually get taken advantage of? It's strongly hinted at the show, but there was abuse, but this confirms it. Yeah, there's a lot of runaways. That's, oh man, this is deep commentary, and this breaks my heart. She deleted I's call for help. She deleted I's call for help. She deleted I's vulnerability because that's not I to her. I'm broke, dude. I'm broke. Like I'm literally like broken right now. I will say I am a flawed individual. I will never present as otherwise, you know. And the me that you guys see on screen is the me that I am off screen. And I'm pretty sure anyone that's ever like chatted with me or like literally played games with me off screen, VTubers, any person that I've chatted with, they can all say the same thing. But I want you guys to know my messy history as well, and know that like never put me on a pedestal. I'm along with you guys. We're all the same. Because if you try and hide something for so long, I don't want you guys to like favor a mask, you know. And I feel like for that's sort of what it ended up being, and she kept molding her character to perfection, to the point where people only love that version of her. It's like if I made like Euro Ed, I would hate it if you guys only loved Euro Ed and not real me, and you guys didn't care about the real me. Because all of a sudden, there's only the expectations of a certain thing, right? Like, don't get me wrong. I have Evil Ed, I have Alabama Ed, all of these characters that we bring up as a way of teaching and making things a little bit fun and more entertaining, right? But imagine only loving one aspect of the self. I'm the real me. Film the real me. And oof. Ed's black star eyes are coming in. Oh yeah, no, exactly. Guys, this was powerful. 44510. This is This is some powerful stuff, and I didn't expect that it would be this powerful. I thought it was gonna be just like a cute, like, this is how Bikamachi was formed. Yeah. Didn't expect for it to actually be like, yo, there was a lot of jealousy to the point where they preferred the mask than the real them. This short story was awesome. Awesome. I don't just like the Psychologist, I also like your personality in general. Thank you, Real Grim. And I always think this out loud because you're seeing people that like think that, like, oh yeah, like, you're crude or you're whatever, and it's like, no, dude, I'm just being real. Like, you don't have to like me to know that, like, as a professional, I'm not gonna be like shooting the shit with you, you know, or I'm not gonna be acting unprofessional in a therapy session or anything like that, or to know that, like, hey, I present all of this in a logical way, in a way that you're hearing my thoughts and stuff, so that anybody with a good degree, with training in psychology, genuine training in psychology, can go ahead and have a breakdown of. Reading 055. Can I get the OP again? Oh, I think, Nickmer, you sent it, right? All right, let me get to it. Hold on. Hold on, boys. Oh, wait. Okay, Nickmer just sent me the... Nickmer sent me the literal, like, he sent me the lyrics. I need a full video, brother. Hold on. Nicky, my boy. Nicky, my friend. I thought 44510 after it sounded like it was. Yeah, this is. Also, sorry if you guys can hear Loki. My dog's going off in the background. Okay. Chat loves a real Ed. That's why they make him watch things that make him cry, right? Oof. Okay. We're pulling that up right now. Also, YouTube, just in case this gets separated into another video, yo, if you liked some of the conversation topics, it shouldn't. It should all stay the same. OP, ending 44510, episode 3 should all be in one video. But just in case, since we got to the end of that, guys, hit that like button, subscribe, all of that wonderful thing. It helps us grow. It helps other people find the awesome things that we talk about in here. All right, let's go ahead and hear the opening. And, well, actually... With an invincible smile, she wreaks havoc on the media, curious about her mysterious secrets. Even her weaknesses are within her area of expertise. You are a perfect liar or a genius idol. Yeah, I know there's no videos. There's no video with that. I'm reading the lyrics first. Denied AI hating Rice even though they knew about her mother's story. Yeah, Elysian. This is why I'm like, fuck. What did you eat today? What's your favorite book? Where would you go play? I haven't eaten anything. That's a secret. No matter what you ask, I'll be evasive. Well, this is so calmly but shining bright. The secret that seems visible and yet not is like the taste of honey. That's not there. What's your type? Who's your partner? Come on, answer. I don't know how to fall in love with someone. I can't tell if that's a lie or the truth. The words make me fall for her again. She makes me love her again. Oh, God, dude. These lyrics coming back to them. Good night, man. Be safe. Everyone's eyes are captivated. You are the perfect and ultimate idol, never to appear again. The reincarnation of the first star. I love you with that smile, captivating everyone, anyone, those eyes, those words, even if they are lies. They are a perfect idol. Well, yeah, she's special. We're just extras from the start. We're not just supporting actors for the star. It's not like everyone is thanks to her. Everything is just thanks to her. That's just silly. Of course, there's no way. There's no jealousy. This is not a joke. This was why I can't forgive it. I can't forgive you if you're not perfect. I can't forgive myself. I won't recognize anyone. Oh. Fuck. Of course, there's no way. There's no jealousy. This is not a joke. This is why I can't forgive it. I can't forgive you if you're not perfect. I can't forgive myself if I won't recognize anyone stronger than you. Everyone believes and worships her. She is truly the strongest and invincible idol. No weakness to be found. She harbors a first star. Don't show any weak points. Don't show the parts you don't want to reveal. If you're not one of a kind... No, that's a true idol. With their favorite smile, she sets the media on fire. No. What the fuck is this? Hi, Ophelia. Guy Mods, can we give a shout out to Ophelia Rose Crooks, the one and infamous Countess, the love of loves, the Countess of Countess, the Sabers of Sabers, the Gods of Gods, because she's wonderful. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm hurt. I'm really fucking hurt. Like, if I wasn't about to cry beforehand, now I'm about to just, like, start crying, dude. I'm sorry, Eliana. I can't really open it up completely. It's just there's something on there when I open it up in Word that I don't like. You know, no bueno. I can't do it, my friend. That's why I'm doing it like this, because at least there's some cover with this. But yikes, yikes. Yeah, you can you send that in the server? That'd be wonderful. Caius, hello. Thanks so much for coming on in. Mod, can we get a shout out to Caius and Ophelia? Oh my Lanta, ladies and gentlemen. So this story is literally just a reiteration of this story of 45510, and then literally justifying why she had to do what she did. That's some power. Oh, I hope your night is going well. It's going wonderful, my friend. How you doing? I hope you're doing great. This sounds different from the lyrics in the opening. Yeah, because the lyrics in the opening, it's also kind of pointing towards it does sound a little different, isn't it? Or is it? Is it? I don't know. But aside from that, like this is so powerful. This is so powerful, my friends. This is definitely not a lie. I love you. Wait. There was more to it. I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry. I skipped. That's the true idol. With her favorite smile, she sets the media on fire. The only secret she hides, stacking her career on the lie that she loves. This is my love, my way. The sweat flowing down my face like beautiful aqua. These eyelids hiding rubies. Singing and dancing, I am Maria. Yes, lies are the greatest love. I've never been loved by anyone. I've never loved anyone. But I believe that someday my loves will become true. Someday I will surely get everything I want. I am a greedy idol. I want to properly love everyone just the way they are. Today too, I'll tell a lie, wishing for the day when these words become true, and yet I still couldn't tell you and you. But now I can say it. This is definitely not a lie. I love you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if we know one thing today, we've known that there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of pain in here, my friends. Oh. The shifts are scary now. What the fuck? This is terrifying now. Now that we have the context with that on the 45510 and the actual lyrics of the song, you have the idol versions of them, and then them literally coming in and saying that, like, the reason, oh, dude, oh, and full of meaning. Truly, what happens when the artist makes a mass? Okay, this is legit scary now. People who say I is literally me, bro. They have always been, and you just didn't get the lyrics. No, but like, holy fuck, I'm backing it up just a little bit. This is terrifying. This is like. That fucking, okay, hold on. That fortissimo, the increasingness of it, right? Starting off like this, you know, like I'm just slowly gonna talk, you know, and this is the way that we're trying to do things, and I can't even understand what you're going for because I can't forgive myself and every single person I know. It's like a big like form of conviction. It's like there's a crescendo. There we go. That crescendo that's being built in here, dude, is wild. And just the statements towards himself. Oh my god. And back to the mask. And back to the mask. And back to the mask. She's battling with herself. Well, after reading that, we already know that she deleted the vulnerable version of I because that would not fit into her narrative. So it needs to be the perfect version of I for her to feel all the emotions that she feels, for her to be able to forgive herself for all the actions and the thoughts that she had about I. You know, this is oh. Idol. You notice this, the change in direction here? This is insane. Hold on. The change in direction to all of a sudden. Yeah, the bolero that we're hearing this. Like, as of all of a sudden, this is the truth, right? Because we have the whole wanna be an idol, da 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 da. This is what us backup idol singing. Here's a statement. Yeah, this it's full of fucking trauma. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh. Let's nerd out on music. Well, let's be straight up. The plumpness that comes through with this, right? But also, dude, is this just straight up I here? Like, because, like, you know, hiding Aqua, yeah, the children named, the mic drop of dropping the children here, dude. Yeah, I can find the difficulties in this translation. I might have to refer back to the original one here. Here we go. The actual one is the sweat flowing down my face like aqua, like beautiful aqua. Bro. And then the next line is these eyelids hiding rubies. Singing and dancing and spinning, I am Maria. So she's saying she's like Singing? Oh God, now I understand it. Singing and dancing and spinning. She's like the Virgin Mary to a lot of these people that idolize her. Yet she hides Ruby and Aqua underneath her eyelids, and she sweats all this beautiful aqua. Like a mother. This is immaculate conception that she had while she's hiding these kids. Why do you think that? Yeah, I know they chose this beautiful bolero. Like, dude. Okay, in case you guys don't know, I'm a huge fan of bolero in general. Like, dude, it's the music is so fucking powerful for making a statement, for making a powerful statement with this. Do you think I showed her true self to somebody, or maybe Aqua and Ruby's dad, or do you think Daddy was a tool to create a family? I think Daddy was a tool to create a family, but I also think that Daddy may have not just done this to I herself. I think Daddy may have done this to multiple people just based off of the interaction that they had on the phone. She's a pure and innocent, perfect little idol. Yeah, you might as well fucking make a religion out of her at this point. And her death only exasperates this pedestal that's been placed on her. I wonder what would happen as an individual. I wonder what would happen if, say, especially to fuck people up. Say that, I understand. Aqua has an eyes hard work while Ruby's eyes. Yeah. I wonder what would happen if, say that they were filming something and all of a sudden someone that looked exactly like I came in. How would that fuck up, like, people that, like, interacted with I? And like the here and now, how would that mess with like Aqua and Ruby? Oh, I'm thinking about it, dude, because it could be the perfect tool to like set up a plot or something. This disgusting. It's disgusting, the power, the potential there. Aqua and Ruby have not written in kanji lyrics, which means they're not referring to the twins, but at the same time it is. All for the cult of I Hoshino, raise hands. Raised. Motion passed. Oh, here we go. Here's I. Oh, this is beautifully done. And then like literally people responding back to it. This like little callback, that call and response. I believe it. Believe it. Let me grab my sticks. I believe you. Let me do one dance for you. Let me do one dance for you. Let me do one dance. Wait, hold on. Let me grab all of the sticks for all the members. Are singing around. I believe it. Oh shit, I dropped my cup. Oh dude, that's hilarious. Oh, Ed goes insane. Idol. I'm still lying today. I am devastated. This is such a masterpiece after seeing 45510. This is such a fucking the transitions in the song, the metric modulations and everything. I am devastated. This is whoever composed this. Genius, dude. Genius. The bolero, switching into the softness back into it, right? Writing it hiding it in plain sight, because I bet you most people would create a TikTok dance out of this and be like, I can be your idol. Wait, hold on. Like I could fucking imagine people just grabbing their glow sticks and being like, I'm gonna represent all members and be Komachi because I love everyone in there. And we're like, wow, going fucking wild with it. Like I love everyone, you know, like all of that shit, like listening to the song in the background and shit, while not truly understanding that, hey, this is not a yeah, go song. This is a oh shit song. This is a wait a minute. There's a lot of fucking hidden clues in here. The composer was writing 50 million views in YouTube. Yeah, I know. Also, hi Saris, how you doing? Then okay, now we need the ending. Holy shit. Holy bananas. Guys, I'm losing my mind here. Guys, okay, I need to shout out Saris. Guys, go follow at Saris VT. Oh my god, if I can't say this enough, dude. Her laugh cracks me the fuck up. Saris is an incredible individual. Every single time I go there, nothing but hospitable amazingness. Just so humble and amazing and full of love. An incredible content creator. Y'all need to go check them out. And literally just show some love and support because you're going through school as well. So that's amazing. And also, for one of my queens, Ophelia Rose Crux, otherwise known as the Countess, incredible, again, content creator as well. And honestly, if it ever comes down to like, hey, Ed, who do you recommend as streamers? It's these individuals, guys. It's individuals that genuinely make an impact and are trying to grow the channels and are trying to like genuinely bring thought-provoking like fun times or discussions or something like that. So Ophelia, Kaya, Saris, like I can't even say that enough, dude. Like I go into their channels and I literally sit back and take notes and observe because they're such incredible individuals that I'm like, okay, what can I do better? And I go into like their streams and I go into a lot of people's streams and take notes as to how I can improve and how I can be a better version of myself thanks to them. So yeah, go show some love and support whenever you guys can. Like they're absolutely fucking amazing. Out here, bro, and you're sending everything through. All right, now let's see if this changes our perspective of this. All right. This is gonna sound weird. This is gonna sound, hi, gonna be watching the VOD later. Happy birthday, thank you so much, Agent Bloom. Okay. I needed to stop here and ask this. Is this another person? Why does this feel like another person putting on the wig of I? It might just be like the other version of I, but like it literally feels like it's another person, like someone like that you will. I'm fucking losing my shit. Yeah, this is after I've seen 45510. Like another person acting as I. Yeah, it kind of feels like a wig of I, unless it's just all negatives, in which case I can understand the blue turning into it. But like I'm like I broke the mic for a second. Oh, I'm sorry. I got a little too fucking hyped. I'm sorry. It's a duality of I. Okay, I'll accept that. Holy bananas. All right. I guess cosplaying as I can be a thing, right? But it shows Ruby's eyes, but... Oh, that makes sense. Hiding rubies under your eyes. Just the visual, baby. Oh, aside from the booba. What if I like how all concepts of sexuality and vulnerability and, you know, the real I, like naked to our core, who we are, our most vulnerable self is literally latched on with all this keep out stuff. That's right. The eye, the goddess, the eye that's real, the eye, the true like naked version of yourself is off limits. Like, well, they don't want the real one. They don't want the real one. Nah. Use the video I sent you now. Okay, hold on. All right, we got a better version of it. Sorry, YouTube. Apologies in advance. It is what it is. This is the way that we work through things. Yeah? I swear. I swear. I swear. This is like Ed and Evil Ed, but this feels more like I and then like someone else. Like it might be Dark Eye. Don't get me wrong. It might be like that vulnerable, but it's I don't know, man. I get this weird fucking feeling. Like even the little tongue out type thing. This might not be I. Her eyebrows. This might not be I. Her eyes. Yeah, I know, but we're just going off of the visuals. Fuck ads. Oh no, the ads are back. Her eyebrows thick as fucking one and compared to the other. Yeah, you also have, of course, the eye color being a big difference in that. All right, I'll wait. Let me know when you guys are back. I'll wait. It's coloring, isn't it? It can be. The dark eye is shown with Aqua, like in Ruby, though. I feel like this is kind of what happens with Aqua in the series. No eye. It's ads. I want to just hug eye. True. I would love to, like, honestly, this might sound me overstating it, but I would legitimately love to be a therapist to them and show them, like, hey, it is possible to go ahead and, like, you know, change and go through love and all of these wonderful things. First, second, and third by Hunter. There you go. There you go. Anyway. All right, you guys back? The eyebrows under the eyes, these are her eyelashes. Oh, these are her eyelashes. These are her eyebrows. And in this case, it's a little chub, it's a little bigger up here and a little thinner out there. And if you go back to this one, it's just thin all around. Thin. Sorry, that's just me overanalyzing stupid shit. Anyway. All right, you guys back? You guys back? No more? You guys are already done with the ads? All right, let's come back. I mean, now it lines up perfectly. And going full SOS bros for a bit. Sorry. I'm glad you guys are back. The mysterious person that they're after, of course. Tasting like honey, her sexual nature, everyone with the keep out traits. This is beautiful stuff, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is all the love from chat. But in a sense, right? Because we have the idol version of I, and then we have the version of I that is vulnerable, right? The version of I that's like, in a weird way, if we look at the color scheme, it's sort of like she's attending her funeral, or attending the funeral of the idol that is I. Was this meant to, yeah, this was meant to be an EU stream, and I'm pretty sure we're already past EU hours. This one episode turned into like a 5-hour stream. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTube. It's 3 a.m. Okay, and we just hit 5 hours again for a 20-minute show plus. Oh God, Dark Eye is actually not the lion one. Yeah, Dark Eye would actually be the one that's being open to talking and all of these things. Do it. No, I didn't put it. And of course, Maria, like, you know, the perfect innocence of a rabbit that everyone wants to breed, is thrown on stage as this pure innocent figure that must attest to everyone's needs and wants as she displays her courageous action in the spotlight, right? She can never be imperfect. She can never unmask. She can never take off the weight of this costume that's been placed on her. She must sweat underneath that and take in all the trepidations that this role acquires for her because her fans demand it. Her fans demand her to be on the spotlight. Her fans demand her to be there and take in all their tears and take in all the stress and take in all the duration that's been put on her, because this has been perfectly calculated for her to wear this mask until she dies, and no one else can see what's underneath the mask, because if she takes off the mask, will the fans still be there? She must be this liar. She must be this beautiful lie, this beautiful white lie, to show that she loves her fans and that her fans will be there for her, even in death. The symbolism is wild. The symbolism is wild. I did not... Alright, I'll be there shortly. I did not mean to, like, oof. Oof. Wordplay on, yeah, it's brutal. Here we go. I like how this is all seen in darker tones, like negative tones. Like the way that the visuals were done is also stunning. Holy bananas, ladies and gentlemen! Like darker tones, the jealousy, the, you know, the, oh, we're trying to protect, you know, the vulnerability and the aspects that who I truly is. We're gonna go ahead and write that out. That I doesn't exist. Only the perfect smile idol exists. Everyone else doesn't. Or B-grade idols supporting her. It even seems like a horror movie when it comes to them, like, exploring these concepts of vulnerability. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. I don't know about you guys, but like, literally, this has been the perfect way of like continuing this 45510 opening lyrics, opening song, just focusing on the lyrics, opening medium, like the visuals with everything compiled. Ed's only. Do you think the manga, the anime, the song is? I have not read any of those, dude. I've not read the manga. I'm only 3 episodes in, guys. I'm with you guys. I don't have time, literally, to do anything. I'm actually behind even on some of the videos that I have planned with others, and I need to catch up on a couple anime for some discussions with SB and others. But yeah, no, I literally take this anime episode here with you guys on Fridays. That's why I'm like, ooh, idol. Wow. The bolero. The only secrets that she keeps is there. The kids. My appreciation through the fucking roof. Skyrocketed, boys. Skyrocketed. 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 I know the translation is off. We know the lyrics. We know the actual lyrics. The translation is bad. The translation is awful, but like the actual media and the transitions in the media, yeah. Wait, hold on. What the fuck did I just see? Make this even harder, guys. Hold on. I need to know which one was where. Guys, I mentioned this earlier in the episode analysis. Aqua is holding on to the idol version of I. Ruby is holding on to maybe the future or other version of I. Yeah, to the real I. Oh. Oh, that hurts. Seeing this one image of, like, you know, Aqua literally holding on to the idolized version, the mask that I must wear, and then Ruby holding on to, like, the vulnerable version of oh, this hurts. Oh. Fuck me. He's still believing in Idol Mom. I know. I'm looking at this and I'm like, when I was dying, he never called her mom. Ooh. Wasn't he a fan for longer? I mean, that's still your mom, though, you know, and that's sort of the concept that I brought up was like trauma has caused both of them to go into separate paths, one looking into the future and one still trying to solve his past. Oh, really? That's funny because in the show, Ruby, oh, well, yeah. And then the kids coming back and watching it. Oh. Aqua always called her I, while Ruby always referred to her as mom. Oh. I genuinely hope that that's something that I inspire people to do whenever they like go through all the content and stuff, is to get a new perspective of the show and then go in and be like, oh, this makes a lot more sense, or holy shit, reading it back, like the characters are so juicy, there's a lot more depth to like characters in the show and whatnot. Like that's my one of my overall goals, because like holy bananas, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, thanks, Delta. And she dropped her mask for them. The only time she was real. Did I think I was gonna go this hard for an opening, a short story, and an episode 3? We're still not even through with the ending. No. Do I love doing this? Fuck yeah. I don't mean to sound like a fan. Fuck yeah. Holy shit, dude. My understanding of these characters. Yeah, we just read 45510. My understanding of these characters is just like now there's big now if I were to pull out a book, it's you've just increased it. You've just increased this. Someone survived the ending after that, Ed. I want you need you to see this in relationship, right? Hold on. Also, I was there for Ruby as a mother. I thought you only watched the episode. I mean, I watched the episode. We did 45510. Then we did just analyzing the lyrics. Then the music with the lyrics. Now the video with the music and lyrics. And now we're gonna go into the ending. So to do empty openings and endings, I think you'll find them extremely interesting. At some point, Nick, I did not think that today's. I thought we were gonna do maybe 2 hours. I'll be honest, of OshiNoKo. I thought we were just going to go for 2 hours of OshiNoKo. I did not expect for this episode to have so much stuff in it that we would end up doing like 6 hours, going for 6. Anyway, that's why I'm like, My toes hungry for a last chance. Began to dance across the night sky. An ordinary stance would never enchant. Will never enchant. Only stars can be the envy of jewels. Tears and sweat float on the surface, the traces of blood. To only swim in someone's eye is but a play, but the stage won't let me go. It'll seek for it forevermore, longing for it. I've never seen such a liar. You must have been born with this level of depravity. This lie is love, and this lie is a gift to the world. Remember who you lived alongside. Oh gosh. Also, thanks so much to everyone that came through and followed Princess and Random Name. Appreciate you all. I'll risk my life. I'll give my life to you. After all, you gave me time, didn't you? Once I fulfill all my desires, once I achieve them, I want to see you, so I wish upon a star. Is this... Thanks so much for the follow, Koneko. You're amazing. Man, Ed's really stretching for the 10-minute mark. I guess you must have mistyped a little. Wait, what? Oh, someone else. Koneko, I appreciate you a ton, man. I hope you know that. I'll risk my life. I'll give my life to you. After all, you gave me this time, didn't you? Once I fulfill all my desires and once I achieve them, I want to see you, so I wish upon a star. Yeah, that seems like Aqua. It's something only precious when you can never go back. If you never start, it's easier to look down on it, but it's never going to get any easier. A sad light that gathers day after day. You must have been born this way. You must have been born this way with this level of depravity. This lie is love, and this lie is a gift to the world. I've forgotten who I lived. Oh! If life would only return to you, if it could reach you, I don't care what happens to me, but it seems as all things cannot be fulfilled. If I can't be with you, then I want to be you. Ooh, wait a minute. The star shatters, then shine. I'll risk my life. I'll give my life to you. After all, you gave me time, didn't you? Once I fulfill all my desires and once I achieve them, I want to see you, so I wish upon a star. Come, children of the stars, sleep well. The light will not dim if you're the one who shines. Come, children of the stars, aim well. No flickering allowed if you're the ones who shine. It sounds like it switched from Aqua to Ruby. Yeah, it sounds like it switched from Aqua to Ruby here. Wow. Wow. Talk about, like, essentially a love letter, if we're going to be realistic. It's Aqua up to the last 2 lines of the 2 stanzas, yeah. Aqua to Ruby and end with I, yeah? Yeah. This is... like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, that's what it feels like. My toes, hungry for a last chance, began to dance across the night sky. An ordinary stance that will never enchant. Only stars can be the envy of the jewels. Well, let's be honest. Only stars are the celebrities that often get shown to people, right? The celebrities. Oh yeah, celebrity did this tonight. Celebrity did... Like, you have to be incredible to be up there. Yeah. This is so interesting. I've never looked at the full translated lyrics. Tears and sweat float on the surface, the traces of blood to only swim in someone's eye but a play. But the stage won't let me go. I'll seek it forevermore, longing for it. Which is, again, acting. And not just that, but it's also interesting the way that this is phrased. I'll seek it forevermore. So it'll always be a part of them. You know, even if tears and sweat and blood, you know, may judge his forecast or may judge his ability to go and see things, he'll jump into it. I is the star, and both Aqua and Ruby are the jewels. Yeah, that's another way of looking at it. I've never seen such a liar. You must have been born with this level of depravity. The lie is love, and this lie is gift to the world. Remember who you lived alongside. Based on the actual ED, it could be switching. Let's listen to the ending here. Actually, we'll do the song with the lyrics here. Let's see. Yeah, it does sound like an impact. Hold on. It does sound like an impact. Like they might want to like be an actor, but they can't. So that'll forever be out of his reach, you know, for him to truly enjoy something that he truly wants to enjoy, but he can't anymore because there's blood and sweat and like, you know, everything in his eyes. Wow. 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 Okay. Clearly there's a strong sentiments here, right? I feel like the ending's not as powerful as the opening, though. I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. I feel like the opening carries a little bit more weight. Well, this might be some of their thoughts. I feel like the opening might have a little bit more of an oomph to it. It might just be the way that it's written or the way that it's composed. Well, both actually. The way that it's written, but the OP is insane. The OP is insane. So I'm guessing this transitions to Ruby, yeah. Yeah, the ending is the kids. Yeah. Ending is really retrospective and has a lot more weight. Oh, okay. Past self, yeah, could be both. You know what would be really messed up? You know what would genuinely be really messed up? Because like the one that's singing up, like giving up my life, giving my time or whatever, is if in this whole process, Aqua accidentally gets Ruby killed. Like, if Ruby ends up finding out, like, you know, how messed up Aqua truly is, I think she might try and, like, distance herself a little bit, especially with, like, now that's nightmare fuel, right? And then Aqua's just, like, because of all of his plans, because everything ends up accidentally getting Ruby killed. That's what he doesn't want them. Yeah, which is exactly where it would hurt him the most. He tries so hard. He does try really hard to protect her. I don't think the author has it in him to go nuclear like this. Oh, imagine ending the same way you started, though, right? Or maybe Ruby changes along the way and Aqua has to become the stalker. Very Chekhovian. Setting up the... Please let the magic be wrong. No, it most definitely will be wrong, but I'm just saying, like, I'm thinking about really, really sad endings, especially with the way that they find themselves rushing to meet it. Yeah, that is, and it's also very, like, Greek tragedy, or it's Kana and it's not Ruby. I don't know who it might be, but I just have a feeling that it's, like, these lyrics are... Well, and that's the thing is, if Aqua dies, what does the world gain out of it? If Ruby dies, there's more pain. And now there's a higher threshold. I don't know, man. This show gives me so much dread since the way in the first episode. I have a feeling this whole show could go full tragedy. If it does, I mean, I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. Chekhov's bomb, to be sure. Like, lyrics-wise, this sounds like I just telling them. All this ending, it seems like only Aqua's planning to commit suicide to see... yeah. Well, I mean, when we see the visuals, right? I feel like it would be fitting for some ways, too, since... Yeah, it could be the gods or what, like, whoever's reincarnating them, too. Yeah, I feel like thematically the two twins together have the power to be like I. If together, yes, I agree with you. If together they have the power to be like I. All right, guys. There's not a lot. I feel like this carries weight, but I feel like it carries weight later on, you know. Now let's go into it visuals wise. There might be more to take on through the visuals. Let's go. I like how there's a red string of fate tied to her, you know. Like the red thing of fate is not even tied to I, but tied to the idol bunny. This first scene isn't the anime version. No. Also, how you doing, Kabir? Songs by themselves, I think Idol hits harder than Mephisto. Yeah. Hey, yo. Is it okay if I say wolf? I don't know. I feel conflicted on this one. I feel conflicted on this one. Oh, God. Okay, wait, hold on. I'll allow it. I have a weird feeling about you. I have a weird feeling about you compared to everyone else. You have like a what are you, Sephiroth, the winged angel here? But I mean, in a way, isn't this sort of what's happening? If we're gonna be realistic with it, Aqua taking the stairs to hell. Yeah, no, actually, Lizzie, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Isn't this a big aspect in all of this, right? That like Aqua seems to be willing to go to the depths of hell and Ruby is starting to elevate herself to a new pedestal, the way that like I was raised to a new pedestal. The strings signify the strings of the entertainment industry. Ruby climbing the stairway to heaven, and Aqua taking the highway to hell. What's up, random name 321? How you doing? Yeah. I do wonder how much of their past does impact them. YouTube brought you here. Oh, hell yeah, let's go. If they both die, riot. No, whoever lives has to go ahead and deal with the acceptance of whatever happens, and I think that's a big aspect in that. Unless it turns out that she has a dark side to her, like what we're seeing here, where it turns out she has like identity dissociative disorder and has like multiple personalities in her or something. Ruby is a maidel in heaven. You just woke up. Hey, welcome. Just woke up. I like how the red strings come back in, and the only time we saw the red strings was with the. Sounds good, Ms. Ziasti. I appreciate you, Miss. Hope you're doing well. Hope you practice that self-care. Appreciate you being here, by the way. Appreciate you a ton. Hope you practice that self-care. But yes, I like how the red strings of fate were tied around, you know, in the bunny costume, and now they're sort of like in line with him. So the entertainment industry now has its fangs deep in Aqua. Yeah. And they're going in hard. Aqua would 100% check out at that point, yeah? Blue cloak. Love the wording, check out. I still love this symbolism where she reached like the roof while he's drowning in water, and he's drowning in water of his own demise, right? He's becoming drained by the entertainment industry or by everything, and it's just oof. Do we know was in that costume and it's not Aqua since this is the ending? That's a good question, Fallen Guardian. That is a good question. Oh God! And what if the entertainment industry just eats him out and completely makes that sounded dirty? Like eats and spits him out. Thanks so much for the follow, Ragukuno. How you doing? Like, what if the entertainment? It's not like that. You guys know what? You guys know what I'm going for. Hold on. Hold on, I can't fucking breathe. This is where my thoughts got ahead of my words. My thoughts got ahead of the words. Oh no! What if the what if the entertainment industry, because the way it eats people and then spits them back out is is wild. Oh man! So that's what I'm thinking is like, what if like he just goes through the same cycle of pain and generational trauma that I went through? Wouldn't that be a story to tell? That would be one hell of a story to tell. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be something I'm hella interested in. So it doesn't swallow. It spits. I think he's practical enough to use the cards given to him by by making it into the entertainment industry and is self-sacrificing enough to be aware that they're taking it. Yeah, I think so as well, Koneko. He's smart enough to be moving puzzle pieces, but at the end of the day, if he takes revenge, know that he has to build another grave as well. Whether it's going to be him or Ruby that lies in it, that's the real question. Ed, that could actually happen in the Japanese entertainment industry? Oh no. In this scene, only the mom scenes were played while the idle ones are skipped. True. Aww. What a beautiful fucking just story arc. The visuals, I think, bring everything together really, really nicely. The ending is like, this ending is poetic. I feel like the first one comes in and just punches you, and then the ending's like, let me read you a haiku, a beautiful haiku. But like, I guess my question is he willing? His eye star is white. Yeah. Instead of black, right? So OP Aquas hold on to the idol while in the end, he holds the mom. So maybe he fixes himself, or maybe he starts seeing things for what it is, and maybe the cards flip, and all of a sudden Ruby wants to go ahead and go down the path of revenge while Aqua's already been there. That's also an interesting story. I really hope Aqua learns to let go of someone he did care about dying again. Yeah, there's a lot of trauma. There's a lot of therapy that he needs. I'm going to be honest with you. There's a lot of grief therapy. There's a lot of trauma. Hello, Ed and chat. I caught a glimpse of the YouTube reactions of OshiNoKo and decided to catch a stream live. I assume I'm late, but I'm still glad to hear. Mucho gusto. Mucho gusto, Lanacate. ¿Cómo estás? Ojalá que estés bien. Guys, I hope, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Lemon said, no, but that's my thing is like, if the things flip in some way, shape, or form, that's gonna be scary. I'm not gonna lie to you. If the shoes flip and all of a sudden he's like, okay, now I'm trying to do good now, and like Ruby's like, wait a minute, what the fuck happened? Muy bien, gracias. Ah, hablas español. Ah, pues bienvenidos a todos los que hablan español. Bienvenidos al canal. Lana Cat, dude, I appreciate you being here so much. Sincerely, you're absolutely wonderful. To everyone else, hey, I appreciate all of you guys being here. Guys, what a journey. What a magical journey. All right, it seems such an amazing stream to watch. I'm going to bed. Look forward to the next streams. Hope I don't have to watch them. If I don't watch all to watch, appreciate you. I was just watching YouTube and I love the thoughtful analysis, so I happened to open this while you're streaming. Let's go, Koneko. Mess, thank you so much. I hope you have a great night. Stay safe. Practice that self-care. And hey, feel free to join the Discord. It's like you can always feel free to chat to us. I'm always active there. This goes to everyone. Like, I'm literally always active there at like random hours in the night and open to chatting and whatnot. I think with Ruby comes to the scary realization once she talks in the Discord. So I can watch the next one earlier. True, Lenaka. True. Guys, I think that this episode 3, really just blew my mind. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This whole episode, I didn't think we'd go this far and like literally last longer than the first episode of OshiNoKo. Yet here we are. Holy shit. I feel like I have a bigger understanding of the characters and even more so to go in. However, this doesn't change, for example, the symptoms, the traits or the symptoms of ASPD, of APD that Aqua is showing, right? It doesn't change something so fundamentally like that it's broken. It just adds on more, you know? Pretty wild. Glad you liked it. Only gets better from here. I love this episode. Kana's a very strong addition to... Arc 2 will have 10-hour streams, I know. Ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, I think for YouTube, this brings us to the end of OshiNoKo episode 3 reaction on YouTube. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below because it really helps the algorithm, and also because it just helps a ton. You guys don't even know. I just really appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe. It really helps a ton. You guys are absolutely amazing. Can't believe we just did 5 hours. You're beautiful. You did this. You did this. I hope you guys learned something. All the videos, all the VODs for OshiNoKo have been absolutely unmonetized on YouTube. I hope you guys don't know that. I don't have a Patreon or anything like that because I think that a lot of these analysis and stuff should be out there for people to learn and grow and understand and 101 things. And if you guys like this, come and join us every Friday and Sunday here on Twitch.